Contraband TV. Man, what it do, Contraband? Man, y'all see the title, man. I got into it with OG. my big ass mouth, man. You know, so when you locked up, bro, you gonna meet certain people that's been down a long time, that ain't seen their family, that will always try to say, man, you know what? Youngster, you look like my nephew. Or you look like my little brother. Or you remind me of my nephew. You remind me of my little brother. Man, you remind me of my cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Now, that's how I initially started talking to OG. He came to buy some coffee from me, and he was like, man, you know, you from Cali or whatever. Like, I let him know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm from Cali. He like, you from back up. What'd he say? He said, you from up north? I'm like, no, I'm from LA. Like, he like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, man, I'm from Oakland originally, man. But, you know, me and my peoples, you know, we moved out to the Reno and shit, you know, in the early 90s because Oakland was too bad. And he's like, shit, we've been out there for a minute. That's where I fell from. Now, OG from Oakland, he been down for like 15 years at this time. You feel me? I think he had an L. You feel me? And he been down for 15 years. So this is 2010, 11. So he been down since about 95, 96. And you know, he used to come buy coffee from me. He used to always be like, man, you remind me of my nephew, man. You remind me of my nephew. You know, so we got cool. And you know, he was one of the dudes that knew how to play chess and spades and the spades table, always the chess table. And you know, like I said before in the other videos, he used to give me books and shit to read and shit. And you know, we just used to be chopping it up about a whole lot of different shit with got to pertain with life and shit like that. And he used to always say that, you know, I had a good head on my shoulders and shit, and I want one of these dumb young niggas out here that just be wilding out, doing stupid shit, and you know, still had to prove something and all that. Like I told the nigga, like, bro, we in Vegas, man. Anything I do out here, nigga ain't finna get no stripes for. That shit don't count. You know what I'm saying? Because we not in Cali. Like, you know what I'm saying? Only thing I could do is be a stand-up, solid-ass nigga. And when some of the homies do hear about a nigga out here or, you know, run into other people that like, oh, man, you know, little twin from 40s, my nigga, whoop. Like, niggas just got everything good to say about a nigga, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold it down in that aspect, like, ain't never no smut on my name, ain't never no buster, I ain't never been marked out, none of that, like, you know what I'm saying? They can't go back and tell you none of that, like, you feel me? So, yeah, we usually used to chop it up about a certain life, bro, but he used to always tell me, man, you remind me of my little nephew, man. He you know what I'm saying, he back out there in Reno, man, he grew up in Reno. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you remind me of my little nephew. I ain't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think two thoughts about the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So one day, we was on lockdown for like, I say like 2-3 days. So when we finally get off of lockdown, sometimes, bro, you don't know when you gonna get off of lockdown. Especially depending on what guard is right there or what guard is working, or depending on what shift that they say that you can get on off of lockdown on. You know, you got some people that announce it over the intercoms, like, hey, we finna let y'all off of lockdown. We don't want no bullshit. You know, they'll let you know the rules, like, pertaining to this lockdown, how they gonna do it. Hey, we gonna let the top tier out first, we gonna let the bottom tier out, even though that's county shit mainly. You know, prison, they let everybody out. But, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, depending on, you know, what guard there, to tell you the rules and shit and how it's gonna go and shit. And sometimes you got most guards, bro, they'll just click the doors. See, in High Desert, they had the new doors, the airsoft shit. They had that airsoft shit. And the door clicker, they used to just click the doors to let you know that you off a lockdown, or that they finna pop the doors in a minute, basically sometime in the morning to wake you up. Pretty good weed right here, man. Now, if you don't catch that door, bro, if you don't catch that door, you're going to be stuck behind there. You're going to be in the room, stuck in the room until either, what they used to call it, like basically like a bathroom break, basically. But they used to call it something. It was a name that they had for it, not recall. It was another name that they had for it, though. And some guards do it every 2 hours. Some guards do it every hour. You know what I'm saying? Mainly, it's supposed to be every hour, though. Like, you know, because some guards be tripping on keeping the doors open and shit like that. But then you got some niggas that's been down a long time that knew once they opened them doors, they knew how to, you know, put something in there and keep their door popped. But the problem with them new doors is in high desert, you can see that shit inside the control booth. You can see when somebody's door is jarred. And, you know what I'm saying? I think it's got like a pop up on the red thing up on their little inside the control booth. You feel me? So some niggas used to do it, some niggas didn't. You know, it just depends on the inmate. Like if you an inmate or a convict. That's the difference. Is you an inmate or you a convict, nigga? You feel me? You had a whole lot of inmates in that motherfucker. You feel me? So, you know. So, the little homie WB, you know that's from West Boulevard. I had fucked around and overslept. We was on lockdown for like 3 days, so shit. I didn't think that they was gonna let us out. It was already after chow and all that. I think they had just brung the trays or just came and picked up the trays from chow. Cause when you're on lockdown, they bring your food in your cell. So I think they just picked up the trays and all that. And I'm laying there. I dozed back off, but you know how you sleep and you think you hearing shit. So I'm sleeping, I'm hearing them click the doors. I'm hearing the doors click, like click, 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 because that shit hella loud. But I'm like, nah, they ain't let us out. And then when I start hearing people on the tier, I'm like, oh shit. I'm on the bottom, you feel me? So my celly, I think Iz was my celly at that time. So my celly, Iz, he like, oh shit, we off lockdown? I'm like, yeah, I think so. He like, man, catch the dough. I'm like, I'm trying to. Like, you feel me? So, I couldn't catch it. I hop up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to catch the dough. Couldn't catch the dough. We get locked in that motherfucker. So I'm like, damn, let me get dressed, brush nigga teeth and all that. You know, Israel at this time, he a phone warrior. So he trying to get to that phone. He trying to call Olivia, his other baby mama. He got bitches at this time, you feel me? So he trying to call, you know, baby mama, girlfriends, everybody in between. Me, I'm just trying to get out. We've been in here 3 days. Man, I don't give a fuck if I play Monopoly right now around this motherfucker. I might hop on the phone around this motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I don't do no phone. But I might hop on the phone around this motherfucker, you feel me? So I'm like, damn. Now, normally what people do is they'll have one of their homeboys tell the guard to, you know, pop a certain door. Or they'll stand by the door with, you know what I'm saying, and wave to the guard like, hey, pop C23. Hey, guard, pop C23. Hey, guard, hey, guard. So, yeah. So, once I missed the door, and I came out, you know, I put my shoes on, brushed my teeth and shit, you know, washed my face and shit, you know, got out the way so Iz can do his little shit. And that's when I start looking on the tier to see who on the tier. Now, OG from Oakland, see, I was on the bottom tier, like 3 cells away from the end, And OG Oakland, he had the only cell that's like when you hit the corner. So how my cell was on the back wall, right? When you turn, it's a utility room right there, and then if you turn again, it's a wall right there. But it's also was like one cell, and it was big as fuck, and that was OG Oakland cell. So I can see him too, and he missed his door too. You feel me? So he's like, damn. So when he seen me looking, he like, damn, twin. He like, man, you miss your door too? I'm like, yeah, fuck, man. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers don't say shit, don't know none of that. They just, you know what I'm saying? Just click the fucking doors, and if a nigga don't catch it in time, then man, your ass is grass type shit. Like, he like, yeah, man, these motherfuckers always doing that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? So we both looking for somebody. And I think we both spot my little homie WB at the same time. So we both start calling for the little nigga. Like, hey. I'm like, hey, cuz, man, come here, man. I'm trying to pop my door. OG from Oakland, he saying the same thing. He tell the little nigga, hey, little nigga, nah, come here, little nigga, woo. So we both trying to get the little nigga attention. So he in the middle. And he like, damn, he tell him, he like, he do tell him like, I forgot what room I was in, bro. I'm trying to remember what room I was in. For example, let's just say I was in like C15, you feel me? He tell him like, hey, guard, pop C15. But like I said, bro, sometimes if you not standing right there with your arm up and all that, like, you know what I'm saying, to really get the guard attention so it can pop, sometimes, you know, the guard don't hear you, not been paying attention. So he started walking away, and he started walking the OG room. And when he started walking the OG room, I'm like, hey, nah, fuck that nigga. Come get my door pop first, cuz. Fuck that nigga. And boy, why I say that, OG got to spazzing. Oh, fuck a phone warrior. That nigga turned into a cell warrior, nigga. That nigga got to spazzing. What? What, twin? Fuck me, nigga. Fuck me, nigga. What the fuck you mean, fuck me, nigga? It's like that, nigga. I thought we was cool with, nigga. Whoa. Man, that nigga started going off. And when I said it, bro, I caught myself when I said it, but it was already out by that time, my nigga. It was already out by that time, like, so, fuck you want me to do it, but my bad, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, nigga, we in prison, so a nigga really can't show no weakness, even if I was wrong, which I was. I couldn't show no weakness at the time because how he took it and how he spazzing out through the cell. Now I got everybody that's sitting down watching and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta come back. I gotta meet aggression with aggression. You saying fuck me, nigga? Now I gotta turn into a cell warrior too, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm popping my shit now. Nigga, what? Nigga, fuck that. Nigga, that's my little homie. Ooh. Nigga, I told him, whoa. Whatever I'm saying that the nigga, now we arguing through the cells and shit. I'm talking about like, damn, man. I wasn't even trying to say all that, man, y'all. Like, I ain't even mean it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with OG. Like, he look out for a nigga, I look out for him. He give a nigga books and shit, game and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't even mean it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I said it. And how he took it is how I said it, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, at the time, I'm like, you know, fuck it. I'm standing on business, nigga. Shit. Neither one of us got our door popped because once I said that, you know, it put the little homie, because like I said, bro, we all be at the table. OG be teaching all of us how to play chess and all that. The only one that really knew how to play chess and used to get a nigga run for his money was Popeye. And I'm going to tell y'all some stories about Popeye too. You feel me? Popeye, that was my nigga. But, you know, so the little nigga, he felt like he was between the rock and the hard place. So he was like, man, fuck y'all niggas. Like, basically, like, fuck both y'all niggas. Like, because y'all arguing and shit wasn't even like that. Y'all blowing shit up, like, you know what I'm saying, out of proportion and shit. He felt like he was between the rock and the hard place, so he ended up walking off on us. So, the little nigga, he felt like he was between the rock and the hard place. So he was like, man, fuck y'all niggas. Like, fuck both y'all niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done proportion and shit. He felt like he was between the rock and the hard place, so he ended up walking off on us. So, hour later, or yeah, basically an hour later, when they start popping other doors and shit, I made sure I catch my dough and shit. But before that, before they even start popping the doors, you know, I had stopped even arguing with him. He had stopped arguing with me. But my celly he with the business. He like, man, when they do pop the doors, he like, you think it's gonna be a problem with you and OG? I'm like, nigga, even if it is, I'm like, nigga, it is what it is. Like, nigga, at this point, bro, like, you know, he's like, man, he's like, you already know how we rocking. He like, OG or not, we gonna jump his ass. I'm like, nah, I take my fade, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you pull a knife out on me or something, help me out. Help me out, my nigga. But other than that, I take my fade. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, man. He's just like, you know, OG niggas, old niggas like that. You gotta watch old niggas like that, though, bro. Like, I'm like, yeah, you right. Like, you feel me? So I'm like, man, we gonna see what it is. Like, so when they pop the doors, also before they popped the doors, and when we first was arguing and shit, I got a homeboy that just came into the dorm. He came in with the other train and shit. The train that the gay nigga was on and all that. So, he came in on the train, and his name was Cartoon. He was from Dago Foldies. I think he bit Cartoon from Dago Foldies. And he know OG from Oakland and shit, you feel me? So he was one of the ones that came over there and was trying to, like, you know, work shit out. He like, look, homie, calm down, man. Come on, man. He's like, bro, cuz you was wrong for that shit, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he like, man, let me go talk to that nigga, cuz, man, y'all niggas is cool, bro. Like, he introduced me to you type shit. Like, you feel me? And I guess they all knew each other from Reno or doing pen time or some shit like that, because Cartoon did say that he was in Reno, and that's where he fell from, was from Reno, you feel me? He was like, man, I'm thinking that so I'm leaving San Diego and going to Reno and, you know, starting a new life and shit. And he like, yeah, come and find out, the homies in LA and start a whole chapter about that, man. He like, man, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, you know this person, that person. I'm like, yeah, man, I know, like, you feel me? So he like, he in the middle of it too, cause he like, man, you niggas arguing for nothing, bro. Ooh. So he tell me like, he like, man, just when they pop the doors, bro, just go apologize to him, bro. You wasn't wrong, but I'm young and I'm hard headed, naive, you know what I'm saying, egotistical. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I ain't apologizing to no nigga how he came at me and all that and ooh. I'm not apologizing to no nigga, cuz. Like, man, fuck that nigga. Just like I said, like, he like, man, I'm telling you, bro, you causing more problems for yourself than what you need. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, they wouldn't even like that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, I know. He like, so if it ain't like that, nigga, just go apologize to the nigga, like, when they pop the doors type shit. Like, you feel me? I'm like, all right, man, we'll see. Boom. So they popped the doors. You know what I'm saying? And OG didn't come out. OG didn't come out when they popped the doors. I came out, you know. Set the little table and shit where we, you know what I'm saying, where niggas normally sit at, you feel me? Cartoon was right there. And then Cartoon went to go talk to him and shit, like, you feel me? And he was like, yeah, I ain't coming out right now. I guess nigga said he wasn't coming out, like, you feel me? So for the next couple days, you know, we see each other in traffic, but he ain't fucking with me. Like, he ain't coming to buy no coffee from a nigga. He ain't really, when he did come out, he said a whole nother table. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, all right, understandable, bro. Like, you know, shit, I understand. You feeling some type of way because I said, fuck you. All right, for sure. Like, so Cartoon was the one that, you know, after a couple of days of that shit, niggas sitting at different tables and all that. And, you know, Cartoon was the one that, you know, brought us together and was like, look, man, y'all niggas need to squash that shit, man. Ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, shit, young shit, man. Young nigga said, fuck me. I'm like, look, OG, I apologize over that shit, bro. I'm like, I didn't even mean it like that. I was like, how it came out and how I said it, like, I didn't even mean it like that, bro. I'm like, you know, I fuck with you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, my bad. Like, nigga didn't even mean it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was all right for sure. Like, that's all I really wanted though. Like, you know what I'm saying, was an apology. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I know you fuck with it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just really wanted an apology though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, shit, it just fucked me up when you even said the shit though. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's understandable though, bro. Like, you know, shit. So, you know, he back at the table. You know, we all, you know, back kicking it, but, you know, I can still tell, you know, the vibe a little off. You know what I'm saying? So, I said about like 3 days after that, bro, the nigga, he don't come out the room. So, I go down there with a cup of coffee. I mean, with a shot of coffee. And I go down there with my cup, and I had a shot for him. You know what I'm saying? Just to pull up on them and see what was going on with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when them lifers be having all that time and shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be depressed and all that. So sometimes you gotta, you know, just holler at your boy, man. Just pull up on the nigga, like, you know? Talk it out with him or something, like. So I pull up on him. He in the cell and shit, you feel me? Told him I had a shot for him and shit. Boom. And he like, man, let me holler at you. I'm low-key on defense mode, because I'm still like, I don't know what the nigga gonna do. Like, you know, I don't know if the nigga gonna try to pull one up on me, pull a fast one up on me, fire on me, or, you know what I'm saying, because now I'm inside this nigga room, and his cell was big, and the motherfuckers, he had the only cell that was right there on the edge, like, you know what I'm saying? His shit was big. So I walk in and shit, and he had these pictures down and shit, you know? And he started showing me the pictures. He's like, man, young nigga, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You twin. He was like, I fuck with you. But when you said that bullshit, that shit hurt me, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was like, only because, he was like, I really looked at you like a little nephew. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you really look like my little nephew. He's like, that's why nigga don't be fucking with too many niggas up in here, bro. Like, he's like, I don't let everybody use certain books, certain reading materials. You know what I'm saying? All shit. I don't even play chess with everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, let alone teach a motherfucker something. He was like, but I was fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I wasn't out to be there in my little nephew life, and, you know, you remind me of him. He's like, bro, y'all look alike. He's like, look, come take a look at these pictures. And he had some pictures of his nephew, and this is his sister's son. And he showed me the pictures. And I ain't gonna lie, me and old boy kind of look alike. Like, for real, like, we kind of look alike. Like, he was just a little bit darker than me, though. You feel me? Just a little bit darker than me, but we did favor a lot, though, like, you feel me? And, you know, he just let a nigga know, though, like, he's like, boy, he's like, nigga, if it was anybody else, nigga, I would have stabbed that motherfucking ass. He's like, but because it was you, you know what I'm saying, and I fuck with you like that, bro, and I look at you like a nephew, you know, I accepted your apology. But he like, you know, I'm just letting you know, though, like, you know? Now, I didn't take that as a threat, because I knew off top, like, if he really wanted to do something to me, he would have did it. But I really took it as him venting to a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when some of these niggas been down a long time and they can't be there for their family and shit like that, like, and he already been down 15 years, you know, no type of, you can tell what type of bond that him and his nephew had. You know what I'm saying? And me being an uncle where I grew up with my nieces and nephews, like my brothers and sisters and shit, you know what I'm saying? To some of them I even damn near raised, like they was damn near like a nigga kids. Like, I understand where he was coming from. Like, so I understand why he used to always fuck with me, because it's just true. Like, OG really didn't fuck with nobody, bro. They really didn't fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Before I got up in there, it was him, and it was the nigga Pittsburgh, who I did the story about. I think the nigga, yeah, it was Pittsburgh who I did the story about. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that was from Philly. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Reno story. You feel me? It was them two niggas used to play chess together and shit. They used to be at the little chess table, and you know what I'm saying? Until I came. So I understand where the nigga was coming from, though, man. Like, for real. Like, so I was like, yeah, man, and shit. Shit, we was cool, bro. We was cool after that, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, came out, we had some coffee, all was chilling. You know what I'm saying? Played some spades. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, sometimes when you young and you say shit, certain shit got consequences. But sometimes because of the person who you is, a motherfucker give you a pass. Like, for real, like, you know what I'm saying? And nigga had to learn that, though. Like, yeah, I said some bullshit over the door. That nigga really saying shit, and I didn't really feel like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So a nigga had to own up to it, though. But for him, you know, OG had to let nigga know. Like, boy, if it was anybody else, I would have stabbed your ass. I would have stabbed their ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? But of course, in my head, you already know I'm thinking like, okay, we just would have been going stab for stab around this motherfucker, nigga. For real. Yeah, Contraband TV, I'm out this bitch, man.